Have you ever heard of a license plate being sold for millions of dollars? In some countries, license plates can be a symbol of prestige and status, with some collectors willing to pay top dollar for the most exclusive numbers. In 2008, license plate number 1 foot was sold at an auction in Abu Dhabi for a staggering $14 million. That's right, $14 million for a license plate. To most of us, a number plate is a simple stamped piece of metal with an identification number. But to the connoisseur, those license plates are a gateway to prestige and swagger. And they're willing to pay for it. For some collectors, it's just for the pure luxury of owning the best of the best. If you already own a swell collection of classic cars, or maybe a stable of top-tier speed beasts, then why not treat yourself to a notable number plate? For others, a rare license plate is a declaration of social stature. In the United Arab Emirates, looking at you, Dubai, and Abu Dhabi, a single-digit plate can say more about your social standing than a garage full of expensive cars. And of course, there's always the cool factor. What car collector wouldn't want to boast about having the most expensive license plate in New York? Or that their number plate was once owned by a famous rock star? Quite a few car lovers will be able to rattle off a list of the world's most expensive cars. But this list presents your chance to pull ahead and wow your car crowd with some deep license plate knowledge. Welcome to Billionaire. Here are the top 20 most expensive license plates in the world. Number 20. Plate number 10, Abu Dhabi. Price, $1.3 million. It's Abu Dhabi's number 10, which sold for $1.3 million at an online auction in 2017. The winner's identity was not released. However, Emirates Auction stated that there were 511 bids before the virtual gavel came down on the final sale. Number 19, plate number 99, Abu Dhabi. Price, $1.5 million. Abu Dhabi plate number 99 was sold in June 2009 for $1.5 million as part of an auction for a 5 series. This means that the purchase enabled the winner to own the other 4 numbers in the same series, 9, 999, 9999, and 99999. So just how popular are these auctions in the UAE? According to the CEO of Emirates Auctions, during an auction, the web portal can reach as high as 36,000 visitors from 52 different countries. Number 18, plate number 12, Abu Dhabi. Price, $1.6 million. Abu Dhabi plate number 12 went for $1.6 million in 2010. It has since gone up on the auction block again, appearing at a sale in 2016 with a couple of other plates that went for even more staggering sums, as we'll see below. Number 17, plate number V, Hong Kong. Price, $1.8 million. During the island's Lunar New Year auction, it's not quite clear who snatched up Hong Kong's license plate V. What is known is that the mystery woman slapped down $1.8 million, which was 2,600 times more than its initial reservation price of 5,000 Hong Kong dollars. Number 16, plate number 11, Abu Dhabi. Price, $1.8 million. Abu Dhabi plate number 11 has sold for massive amounts twice in the past 20 years. The first sale occurred in May of 2007, for the princely sum of $1.4 million. It then changed hands again on November 19, 2016, for $1.8 million. Number 11 is owned by Emirati businessman Abu Mohammed, who also bagged plate number 7 at the same auction. Number 15, plate number NSW for New South Wales, Australia. Price, $2 million. The most expensive license plate in Australia is proudly owned by Chinese billionaire Peter Zheng, the world's largest manufacturer of sex toys. He bought the plate at an auction for $2 million in 2017, although 4 is an unlucky number. According to Chinese tradition, 4 has some seriously bad luck associated with it because, in both Mandarin and Cantonese, it sounds very much like the word for death. Number 14, plate number 18, Hong Kong. Price, $2 million. Number 18 held the top license plate spot in Hong Kong for almost a decade, being snatched up in 2008 for $2 million. Chinese traditions hold that the number 18, pronounced Shibai, is lucky because it sounds much like the character for Sharifa, which translates as will become rich. Number 13, plate number 28, Hong Kong. Price, $2.1 million. A recurring theme amongst the most expensive number plates in the world is a low plate number, like the good old number 28. Sold in Hong Kong in 2016, 28 has the bonus of sounding like the Cantonese phrase for easy money. Hong Kong introduced bidding for coveted plate numbers back in 1973, with the money going to charity. The owner of Lucky 28 remains unidentified, as they placed their bid through a proxy agent. Number 12 plate number 2 Abu Dhabi. Price, $2.7 million. Single-digit plates are held in such high esteem in the United Arab Emirates, that when plate number 2 was introduced at its auction in November of 2017, it was given a rock star entrance with rock music, a light show, and smoke. The number 2 plate has an added bit of historic significance. The 2 is symbolic of December 2, 1971, the founding of the United Arab Emirates. The winner of the bidding war between 20 eager bidders was 23-year-old Emirati businessman Ahmed Al-Mazroui, who paid $2.7 million. Number 11 plate number 9 Dubai. Price, $2.8 million. The first of our United Arab Emirates entries, 9 sold twice for staggering amounts. The first sale was in 2008 for $2.8 million and then dipped a bit in price in 2010, dropping to the paltry sum of $2.7 million. Citing that Dubai has no income tax, the proud owner, property developer Balwinder Soni, says that the big purchase is a way for him to contribute to a charity and toward improving the city's infrastructure. Number 10 plate number 7 Abu Dhabi. Price, $3.9 million. Abu Dhabi number 7 has sold for an extraordinary amount not once, not twice, but 3 times. The biggest of the number 7 sales took place on February 2, 2010, for a breezy $3.9 million. The well-traveled number 7 has the prestige of being a single-digit plate, of course, but like number 2, it has a bonus significance attached to its number. There are 7 Emirates in the UAE. Number 9 plate number 5 Abu Dhabi. Price, $4.6 million. Dubai property developer Balwinder Soni paid a cool $4.6 million in October of 2016, at a government auction for plate number 5. Soni said that since the money will go to the government, he hopes it will be used to improve the city's infrastructure. We can understand Soni's desire for smoother roads. He wouldn't want to damage any of his 8 Rolls-Royce cars, one of which became the proud new home of plate number 5. Number 8 plate number 09 Dubai. Price, $5.7 million. Sold in Dubai on July 7, 2015, for $5.7 million. Information is thin on the ground when it comes to plate 09. Plates in the UAE can have different categories, so the same number can be issued more than once. That being said, it's generally held that this is a different plate than plate number 9, which we mentioned above. Number 7 plate number 1 Abu Dhabi. Price, $9.5 million. When asked why he paid $9.5 million at the 2008 auction for plate number 1, property mogul Saeed Abdel Ghaffar Kauri replied, "I bought it because it's the best number." In the car-centric environment of Abu Dhabi, your car and its adornments are statements of power and position. By hanging one from his fenders, Kauri boldly let the world know that he was a man of confidence and prestige. Number 6 plate number AA8 Dubai. Price, $9.5 million. Sold at the same auction as the AA9, the AA8 number plate came close to the $10 million mark, selling for $9.5 million. Similarly, the money raised from the sale was donated to the 1 Billion Meals campaign by the Road and Transports Authority in Dubai. AA8 was bought by Balwinder Soni, the property tycoon best known for his collection of multi-million-dollar number plates. Number 5 plate number D5 Dubai. Price, $9.6 million. Property developer Balwinder Soni is back again, this time grabbing the D5 plate for one of his aforementioned Rolls-Royces in October of 2016 for $9.6 million.
Love number plates. I'm going to put it in one of my cars, one of my black Rolls-Royces.
Number 4 plate number AA9 Dubai. Price, $10 million. Whether you understand the hype around expensive number plates or not, at least you can get behind raising $10 million for charity. The single-digit number plate, AA9, was auctioned for $10 million in 2021. If you're enjoying the video, a subscription to the channel will be delightful. Number 3 plate number New York, USA. Price, $20 million. This one is pretty self-explanatory. The most expensive license plate in New York has the designation of, you guessed it, New York. The state of New York started issuing vanity plates in the late 1970s, and one unidentified family was lucky enough to get their hands on the only street-legal, New York, plate in existence. If you think the $20 million price tag is a little steep, just remember that the family is throwing in the decades-old Volvo that is currently carrying the plates. Number 2 plate number F1 England. Price, $20 million. The plate F1 is up for sale for $20 million. The current owner, Afzal Khan, an automotive designer and entrepreneur, currently has the plate gracing his Bugatti Veyron. Khan originally bought the plate back in 2008 from the Essex County Council. Previously owned by a councilman who had it on his Volvo, Khan paid $619,771, with the money going to charity. Number 1 plate number millimeter USA. Price, $24.3 million. It's not just the most expensive license plate in California. It's not even just the most expensive license plate in the US. Valued at $24.3 million, California Plate Millimeter takes the top spot for the most expensive license plate in the world. 2-character plates are the hardest to find in the US, and plates using the same letter for both characters are rarer still. There are only 35 of them in existence. This particular plate is also dished up with an NFT, making it more valuable still. If you're treating yourself to a $24 million license plate, you should probably make sure you have a cool ride worthy of its stature. Perhaps a luxury SUV would fit the bill, or maybe a top-tier electric car. Or if 2 wheels are more your thing, you could always consider a bleeding-edge electric motorcycle.